Christian Wilkins, able to record his 5th sack of the season. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. The first carry now. This is Williams. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Goff throwing again. That'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards. A chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Swift will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. The finish finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 23.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Well, that's not the way you want to start a first pass attempt and a first drop.
You got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Always got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Goff. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Goff. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead
another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And space tough to come by there, as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. On 2nd and 9, Tua. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. And that will be incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. And how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. On first down, it's gone. Complete. This is Lewis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 2. Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. To throw is Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's Goff. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Williams. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feeling they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll hit Mostert again here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Tua. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. After the interception, here's Goff. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Goff on 1st down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield.
And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not getting up to what we're capable of. We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And he wants Reynolds way downfield.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there for Detroit.
45 yards. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And this is caught by Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Williams will try again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal.
From the gun, here's Goff. Touchdown! Josh Reynolds, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So now here come the Dolphins.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Wilson's got it complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
On the Jets sweep, here comes Waddle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Smith.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Running the counter with Mostert.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Tua sets up to pass it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Mostert fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Moss.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries are just 2 yards.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Alec Ingold, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So here are the Lions to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
This offense so far on third down, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Defensive kick. I know they're saying don't give up these big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Grant. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 2 to throw again.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Tua.
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it 24-13. Dolphins 13. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taking it about the 1.
The returner, DJ Chark. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Goff now looks to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough. Now
they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 4th down, Goff. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. It's now 4th down and 1. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in, and he hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Detroit, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.